and everything's all
Probably
still
good
fine.
luck. It's all have fun.
It's all good luck and have fun. Let's go.
It's no good luck. It's only have fun.
Just
luck
have
will
fun.
not be given. You're going to have to take your fate here. Nip with a B hit. It's Nerds, top-rated player of this team, ready in the sight. Julie's armed, and he's firing off right now, but Headtrick hits a banger, and the B site's open wide. Woo.
Yeah, one more out of Alexi. Taps for Diha, and Madden running in. Oh, they try to move through, but a little disjointed there as Diha's trying to pull the attention away. Okay, that util starts to come out now, but yeah, they are already way ahead of where this molly would find itself. Snappy holds the line with a double, but he is going to need support. He's eventually fed to the wolves, but that's when Nert steps in. Will get risk getting tapped out from lower, but ends up surviving, gets away from Config, and now can dictate all his attention onto Headtrick, who tries to slip the net out through the apartments. He's dropped in, and now he's been spotted. Ooh. But flicking on a dime has dealt with Nerds. Will get dropped by some pious. Config a little far removed, 30 seconds left. Time is not on his side here. He's got to move swiftly if he wants to win this 1v2 clutch.
Deathless so far, but that will change quick as some pious snipes him down from afar, peeks that angle at the perfect time.
Doubled up from this similar position inside of the site. This time it's just one from him and one from Nerds as well. Brolin's burnt out and the nade finds him, and that's enough to tip the scales back in favor of ENCE here on this retake. Bomb not down yet. NIP hold to see if they're given anything, and that's a nice shot out of Headtrick on this AWP. Now
find it. Oh, it's up top.
Oh, it's on the ledge, as if. Does get it back, and he's going to plant for the short side. Teammate already moved up here.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, he was open then. Thank goodness some pious had util out, or else Headtrick would have been punished. So they've accidentally given this AWP a tiny bit of room in at the back of the site, but it's quickly removed. Madden gets rid of him, and now it's all down to Alexi. The bomb was planted for short. It was always set up for Alexi to win if he needed to, and he does need to now. And start to take the site. They see where this bomb's planted for. It should start to become clear. They hop on it.
I love it.
Not holding, though. Other players back at bench. Sampaius can't cover from there, so he's going to try tap the bomb as well, but the round is already won by Alexi, and so even though Sampaius deals with him...
Madden's going to make a move. He did this very quickly. No one knows. And so he's versus Alexi down under, finds that opening kill, and has a pathway to escape through B as well. That's a beautiful start to the round for ENCE in terms of finding a 5v4 and living in a round they don't have a lot to play with in terms of util. Already gone on most players. 2 smokes, a Molotov. So Nip are going to go back to an A hit to lead Config to lurk middle, but that flash is so important. It knocks Nerds off the boost. Spot for Sun. He's going to hit it.
They're out in A. They are super deep, and this isn't info that either team have, but there's the plan, and they're holding for Madden. He thinks he's going to get the drop on them, but that's not what happens. Config takes it one step further, and now ENCE are on the back foot in a big way. Sampaius won't be able to find a way back in here, right? With jungle even taken, he can't look to move through the murder hole, so this is going to be a save for ENCE. Having to just give up the round, flat concede it. That gets really awkward in that 4-on-3. Yeah, we have this ramp bait and switch, right? One of the 2 weapons in this round is this MP9 on Nerds, and he goes unchecked, but fires off soon. Goes for the one and done. Madden trying to push into Palace. Will win that fight out over Brolin. And so now he's armed. Now he's that much more deadly. Suddenly, NIP have posed this question. Do they even want to follow through with the A play? And I think that nade might just seal their fate on this side of the map. Config brought down low. 20 seconds left as they're rooting all the way back through spawn.
Are they really going to go for this? If they run, they can, but Snappy's realizing, like, yeah, oh, okay, now it's dead in the water. Another D connects.
Sampaius scoped up into top middle. Isn't going to get given a fight here. Oh yeah, anyhow, NIP start to work over towards ramp, lobbing these flashes over. This has kind of caused a bit of a distraction and let Alexi sneak out through middle.
Yeah, you can see they're not committing at all. Headtrick goes for spam and shows, but it's really just so Alexi can get up into connector with great timing. Sampaius, as he was trying to assist on the A site, it's a B pick attempt for Config denied. That will force Nip back into their original plan. The danger is they've used their utility instead. Diha going for an info play. Round rests on this kill. And he does find it. And seeing exactly where Alexi was going might give him an inkling. He goes back to CT though. So it's Snappy with 20 seconds, just looking for at least one.
Oh, and he's done that at least. Can he deal with the last man, Rez? He had to put up a kill in this game so far. Is he going to deal with Snappy? No.
Perfect.
Not ready for him, tucked in behind the bench. Spawns on Rez and Config, so they're going to run it down mid very, very quickly here. Spam connects for Diha. And so already, you know, the original game plan in this round is somewhat uprooted. This mid control doesn't go the way of NIP. And now they're in a bit of a bad way. Rez is still floating around in mid. Sampaya scoped up down the line in apartments, knocks out another man. Brolin, the next to fall.
These are rounds where on certain maps you just call save straight out the gate. T-side nuke, T-side overpass. You don't even go for it. It's Mirage, so we will see Nip try. They have to at this point in the game, but D is still going to go for a swing, isn't he? There's no flash. He just does it again. Finds one. The confidence on ENCE right now is starting to brim and brew over the top. Another pick in middle, and they'll swing head trick. They'll at least find the information. Everyone's here to finish the job. ENCE are back, baby. 5-5. And Nerds, ooh, he went for a route there, but he's going to escape through the connector. It's Diha who goes back for more. Nerds helps out, and just kill after kill. They rip the arms off of Nip. Getting Rez in the spot. This is good timing. Nerds has just left. This is awkward. Nerds pulls a nade, and he gets obliterated by Rez. Now there's a chance. 30 seconds. Sumpire's in the site.
Oh, they crossed out to the stairs, and he didn't see it. Brolin swinging him wide, coming through that smoke. He was not ready for it. Madden's been mollied off over in Palace, and now Hedrick allowed to flick back over towards short. Snappy now out of the picture.
Nice Madden.
Madden tries to make this play to save the round, but is now locked in the fight to Rez, and that nade should have dealt with him. Give it. Oh, the timing there. The timing there. Sampire's going to reposition into the back of the site. Now needs to put on a bit of a show. He's left as the last line of defense, and actually NIP looks to leave entirely. They completely uproot this game plan on the fly. They change it. They drop down through low with the bomb, and they come in with the A play after all.
Oh, blank.
Oh, it's a bit of a weak run boost, and so Config is fed to that AWP. Nerds also alongside him in middle was fighting for this top mid control.
Nip have won this round before.
Oh, just looking away. Diha finds him, and so they lose the short wrap. Now it might be obvious to ENCE where this was looking to end up when you see Alexi moving towards the apartments like that. This is top mid set up again. Playing the double mid. Diha rather wins his first fight, but there's another man out through lower, and Sampires didn't have that AWP ready in time.
Oh. That's a great shot. They're giving him a lot of time to flank, though, so no one needs to make a move on CT. Just let Sampires cover. Consideration starting to come through as they go back to ramp in the post plant. Hedrick scopes up. He hears it, and Hedrick misses his shot. That's not good, as now Snappy and Nerds are on for this retake.
Yeah, Brolin spammed out. It's going to come down to Alexi. He's done a hell of a lot in this round, has Alexi B, but now he's going to win it in the 1v2. Lead by example. He's looking in. Molly goes out. Great timing for it. This applies a lot of pressure now. They're likely going to have to try and move forward. Look to hunt down Alexi B. That's what this front man's doing right now. But Alexi decapitates him. Snappy dead. Nerds is sticking the bomb, but Alexi's got him up. He's already won the round. It's a 1v2 from Alexi B as he puts up a 4K in the round to win out that first half for Nip. Oh dear. Oh dear. Config, what? How's he managed to get out of this with 3? That is insane. He has no business getting away with that. They had him on a platter. He was looking at top mid, crouched, crab walking backwards. That should have been everything for ENCE. And somehow it's Config. Even he's shocked at that. And it's like a wide side, triple layered setup here for NIP. Config makes contact. They deal with him, but now I think you're never ready for head trick in this position. Oh no! Madden blinded Nerds, and that sent him to his death. Allows head trick to go on an absolute tear, and he locks them out with the FAMAS.
Why is this guy an AWPer? I don't get it. When he can do that with the rifle, he's so sick on right team, like. ever ripping into Hedrick. He's, you know, they're always laughing together.
Yeah.
Oh, that's despicable from Brolin.
Yeah,
that
beautiful.
second headshot.
Beautiful scenes. Brolin, can he offer up any more? Doesn't really need to here. And on the back of losing Alexi, didn't want to hang around and keep fighting. But Rez will. Rez goes ahead of these smokes. And this round's already over. This is starting to fall very dominantly in favor of Nip. ENCE yet to even find a T-side round, yet to even make any of these close. That's the scary part. The most kills they found on this T-side so far is 2 in 1 round. That is.
1 round,
Yeah.
Well, can Snappy get anything done? No, under the smoke.
ENCE is still yet to make a dent on this T-side.
Oh, now Brolin's winning that fight. He was on the receiving end of it in the first half. It's going to get easier here for NIP if this bomb heads A, but first they've got to get the bomb for crying out loud. It's stuck back in top mid. ENCE are looking kerfuffled, they're looking bamboozled, and they're looking like this might be Ancient up next. 4 kills from that for Nip. Rez survives the wallbang. Not what you expect from ENCE.
No, it's so concerning. You've not seen, you know, kind of fall down like this in a little while. Backstab is in. Madden and Snappy both dead, and it might be another crystal clear round to close. Nip.
Oh, one more.
Haven't quite won it yet, but don't worry, they will be about to. There it is. Config. Now we can cut to those player caps, because, man, that was crazy dominant from NIP. Not even a chance for ENCE in the second half.
Brolin with the dualies, the first point of defense. 2 dualies on this B bomb site. The Swedes side by side. Brolin gets 1. A nice angle for him. Rez is going to make his work as well. But they won't commit. They're going to come in through middle. Config right below. Not the Mirage CT pistol again.
Yeah,
crowd walking
dude,
in.
I'm so nervous.
Will they check this? They won't ever go near. They're going to go back to B.
They feel more than content with this double setup over towards B. Alexi's starting to rotate round ahead of time, and this is all thanks to that info grab. Double setup in the cave. Config learns about Madden. Another awkward exchange in the pistol between these two, and it's Config to win it again.
They're playing it well. They're playing it slow.
Man down for ENCE. They're waiting to see if NIP make a bit of a misstep. Nothing's given to them, so now they bring the fight. Rez chains together too, and there's Alexi with the close. A dominant pistol for Nip to open up. Trying to set up his backside B player. It's all feeling very seamless for NIP, and everyone's playing with a great deal of confidence, and that makes this harder if you're ENCE, right? This isn't the same Nip. This is where they're going to get given these fights. The red room is painted in the blood of ENCE. It's just Diha left at the end of the round. 1v4. Does have a little bit of time to work with as he gets that first kill, but he's so far removed from where this bomb is. How on earth is he meant to find a way back in? He won't. Locked out by Alexi B from spawn. That much easier for later in the round. This one's no exception. Snappy brought down to half to open this up to util, and Config have to check for this. Is he going to be ready for a second man? I think, yeah, he's seen him. Molly goes out. Snappy plays ahead of it. Config's still holding on, and we'll deal with him. He really plays a mind game with Snappy there. He tries to give the illusion like, yeah, I'm rotating away. I think I've cleared out red room. Snappy, as a result, is, you know, playing with a bit of confidence there, trying to take the space, but he's lured into Config's trap. Hedrick holding down the bottom of ramp. He was lights out in map 1, but that missed shot costs him dearly. Madden with the opener. Still 2 players here left to hold the line. And as Brolin makes contact, you were never ready for Alexi B. See, because they're always throwing money in these force rounds, I haven't actually really got to see. Oh, hello, Snappy. Full speed ahead. He plays with a bit of bravado here. And ENCE just go like, screw it. We're rushing B, and it's as simple as that. It's as easy as that to bring them back into the fold. Sometimes, you know, when you're really pushed down to like the bottom, right? When you're really getting tested, and or do you? Or do you go straight back to the B rush all over again? Are they ready for it this time? Brolin seems to think so. Hedrick blind. The rest of ENCE try to filter on through. They'll get locked out. It's just some Pius left standing, and this time it is a mode out. It is a mauling. ENCE do not catch them off guard with the B rush again.
Centimeter to the left, and it would have been a bomb denial. ENCE now need to hold on. They must leave Diha in the site. The ramp is very difficult to win a post-prompt for, but Nip have used all their utility. It's up to gunfights here. They'll find the first. Diha needs to double off of this swing, and they might clear him soon. The orb's trained in. Diha hits one. The crossfire between him and Nerds, and now it must be the latter to live. He cannot. Nip get another retake. They lock it down in a 5-on-4 post plant. Gotten red plenty of times. This is what's happened. What happens after that? Alexi flashed in, makes a play. Does he know about Snappy? Headtrick hits his down on ramp. Snappy caught reloading.
Oh, that reload's
sells Config, but he at least gets one before he dies. And Alexi will hold strong at the back of the site. Missed shot again for Rez. The AWP right now not doing him any favors, but also not getting punished. And this should be 9-1 with Nerds alone. He's 4-4 right now, not even been required. I mean, he went all of Mirage Harry without taking an opening fight. It's been all the rifles today, but still Headtrick was rock solid in late rounds. He might be needed in this one. ENCE going for a methodical B hit, and Madden does what we need him to. Double entry into the cave. Config falls after one. The trades are looking good right now for ENCE. They could finally be onto a second round.
Oh, B-rush again. B-rush again here, out of ENCE. Last time they tried going straight back to this, they got bodied, they got destroyed. Is it going to be a different story this time? No, they're deep out through the ramp, and Brolin's only going to go 1-for-1. Config is spammed through it. Nerds catches him on the lip of this smoke. Headtrick tries his hand at the trade, but Nerds has got a gnarly angle. Rez scoped up, full Cyclops mode the whole damn way. Nerds ready for him, or so you'd like to think. Just looks away at the wrong moment. 1v3 for Rez has officially begun. And some Pius doesn't want to face him through cave. There's some spam damage done either which way. And honestly, putting Rez down this low, this should just force the save out of NIP. Two squads, you want it to be competitive. That mid smoke has missed. And so Config moves into middle under false pretenses. The nature of the game's kind of changed here. A bit of an unforced error from Nip to give the opener. Rez desperately trying to claw it back, and he will manage it. Two from the man in middle. And suddenly it's back to a level playing field. Brolin!
What?
Wow!
Hello?
That is...
Not normally.
That's one way to go about it. Start shooting before he's around the corner, jump mid-spray, continue shooting as you land, and then you get the kill.
Profit. Below it, and he might just find this kill. Now you know that Snappy must be nearby. Cave bound, creeping into the site is the captain of ENCE, and his back turn might spell his demise. 11-3. Headtrick, the late round player that we know him to be, saves Nip and breaks ENCE's money at the end of the half.
Util reigns in. Oh, smoke spam for Alexi. He does so much damage. Not even a player spotted yet. And Rez is about to knock out the planter. Everything that could go wrong is going wrong for ENCE right now. And Nip are laughing all the way to the bank. Alexi with a stellar round. It's left on a Madden, and he'll get silenced by Rez from the donut. This is domination for NIP. But this is like the brand of Counter-Strike that all players live for, right? Where you're just synergized together perfectly, right? And you're flowing like water. This is the games that you live for.
Oh, what? You're gooching Nerds
and then it forces him into Brolin.
No.
Wow, what a pistol round.
Where did that come from?
In seconds, it's over for ENCE.
It's done.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know ENCE are twitchy. You know it's not going to take much to pull the wool over their eyes. They've lobbed out this util. They did shuffle the ENCE setup around quite heavily, but now they take red and they look to go back to this B play. They've lost Brolin in the meantime.
Winnable.
Alexi's been mollied. Oh, that molly spread, unfortunately, tags him as he goes out wide from it, and so it will find him. 10 seconds on the B play again, and this time Madden's Deagle knocks out the bomb, helped out by Snappy as they look to take this one over the line. Headtrick given a couple of kills, but not enough to win the round.
At 30 seconds, and ENCE, or Nip rather, they're going to go back to B, leaving Config in red. Look at the pull-out. Config hears this. Players running through spawn to reinforce A, but Madden can confirm soon enough that this is not the object. This is not the move. It's once again up to the captain.
He's going to have to do it all. Nerds wins that one fight. The Snappy is the focal point of the round, and he might be able to hold on here. Swings it wide, ends up getting dropped, but they don't have time to plant this bomb. They can't win the round. NIP leave it down to the final few seconds. And the smoke spam goes a long way for ENCE. You know, they still have 6 rounds between them and ENCE, but you can feel how the nature of this game has changed. There's a few more risks being taken. There's a couple more, but even then I say risks, they're they're more well informed. They're not as loose. They're not as wild as in the first half. They're more calculated risks, and they're teeing up their players to succeed. The individuals are starting to look better as well. Nip don't want to outbrain themselves. A lot of these rounds have been very, very slow.
His setup is great as well in B for a contact B play. There's no util really for NIP. Alexi's lining up something, but they're going to just pop through the smoke. Great flashbang though, but still with 2 players in the site, they go 2 for 2. Brolin gets a crucial entry back out cave. It's still nipped down a man. They need this plant. It's been eluding them in many a round. Brolin just goes through the smoke and they collapse like some pious.
Push this in a little bit, clear out the red room, but that offers up Nerds. He's caught, lobbing a flash into middle. Suddenly we're into the 4-on-3. A faster donut explode on the cards here for NIP. Diha up close has got to be the hero, got to be that guy. Need a multi-kill out of him and he dies, getting nothing done. Rez has crafted this round, giving them the openers, and there's Brolin looking to close it. ENCE, they were believing in this comeback. They were chaining rounds together. They took 7 in a row. But it might not be enough. Snappy 1v4, wishful thinking to think he's going to be able to offer much up here. Swings it wide and Brolin finds him. It's Nip on to 15, now just 5 kills away.
And it's a sweet donut trying to find Nerds. He smoked it off, putting down a barrier. Nip go through. They don't care anymore. They're just rushing him down. A crucial trade from Config and an orb spotted in the temple. Still gets headshot on a pre-fire from Rez. Pius has to give it up, and over the top goes Config trying to cover this plant. It will get repositioned. Config burst Diha's flank, and Madden needs to burst their bubble right now. Their hopes and their dreams rest on Config, and he is the dream catcher and the dream killer right now, looking to ace to end this series and send ENCE home from the legend stage. It's Nip to do it into a mini foe comeback for ENCE, but it falls at the final hurdle.